Welcome everyone to another video, and today we're going to take a look at Lairon, a steel and rock type Pokemon in the Great Lake, which has access to the now new fast move of Metal Sound. Just like its full evolution Aggron, it does have access to Rock Tomb, but its moveset is better with Body Slam as a cheaper 35 energy bait move as well. So let us see how Lairon does in the Great League and see whether or not it is able to perform as well as it should. And in the first game we have a Talonflame in the lead, but they immediately swap to Cradily, and we will let the first charge move go, thinking that it is a Rock Tomb debuff. Unfortunately it is a Grass Knot, which we will take comfortably, but we just hope that we are able to tank the second one just as well because it is debuff, and we do, and we will have a Rock Tomb banked to deal the boom onto the Talonflame, and we have a Dedenne in the back, which is very problematic for our backline because Jumpluff does not have any charge move pressure against them, whereas Golisopod does have a type disadvantage with it being a water type Pokemon. So we are going to use this Golisopod and both our shields to deal as much damage as possible before coming in with Shadow Jumpluff to hopefully take them out with resisted acrobatics. And here somehow or another we do get the charge attack priority against their Dedenne, which will put them very low, and we are going to throw the acrobatics just for good measure. Unfortunately, one play rough is not enough for the Shadow Jumpluff, but we will have enough in the tank to take them out. So in the second game we are going to deal with a Dunsparce, which is very bad for us because it has access to double super effective Drill Run. So we are going to shield the first one and hopefully be able to tank the second one on one of our backline Pokemons, which will be able to resist Drill Run. And the plan is to swap into Golisopod, and we do catch it very well, and we are going to be met with a Talonflame, which we will get one shield from them, and we will try to see whether or not we are able to get a second one if possible. Unfortunately, they do throw before we do get to our Aqua Jet, which is fine by us, but they do get to a Flame Charge, and we are immediately going to debuff them back to neutral with the Rock Tomb, and they are going to throw a charge move against us. But as you can see here, Aaron does not do well against them, and we are going to catch another one on the switch, and we are going to let the Rock Slide go this time around because we have to farm up a lot of energy so that we are able to get to acrobatics before they take us out, so that the acrobatics can take out the Talonflame, which it does. And now we are going to be met with a Feraligatr, which we immediately swap into our Lairon to throw the Rock Tomb and hopefully get to a Body Slam in order to take them out. So that is the way it goes for the second game, and we do take the win. So in the third battle we are met with a Shadow Swampert, a horrible lead, much worse than Dunsparce, and we are met with an Astonished Dragapult. It is a very glass cannon. As you can see, Astonished is chunking us even though it is neutral damage, and we are dealing super effective damage. Their damage is very much more than us, and we are going to throw another Aqua Jet hopefully to take them out, and we are going to be met with a Lapras. Unfortunately, our health is quite low and we are not able to deal that much damage against them, and we will have to come back in with a Lairon and soak up this Sparkling Aria, which we will tank convincingly before swapping into our Jumpluff and hopefully take this Swampert out. Unfortunately, they do have access to Sludge, which they are able to throw on the charge attack priority, which is fine by us, but hopefully they shield this bait so that we are able to get to our acrobatics to take them out, and we are just barely able to get to acrobatics, one fast move away from their Sludge, which is fine by us, and we are going to get to a Rock Tomb just in time to take the Lapras out and to win this game. So going into the next battle, we have a Mandibuzz in the lead, and they immediately swap into a Fortress, and as you can see here, Bug Bite is chunking us, which is very bad because Lairon, you think that is going to be a very tanky Pokemon. Unfortunately, it is not that tanky at all. I mean, if you compare to the mainstay of Great League in the form of Bastiodon, Lairon has about like half the HP that Bastiodon has, and only has about like 60% of its defense stats, so it will not take damage quite well as compared to Bastiodon. But fortunately, we do have Jumpluff here to soften up the Mandibuzz for us. And here is where one of the mistakes that could have bite us back is that they threw a Dark Pulse. I'm thinking that it was a foul play. Unfortunately, there was the Dark Pulse, but thankfully they immediately swap out, in which case we will be able to handle their back mod rather well, because it is only a Swampert, and we are going to try to farm them all the way down, and we are able to with 2 Aqua Jets in the back, and hopefully we are able to take both of their shields away in this instance. And we don't get the first one, but we will get on the Rock Tomb, and we will shield this one if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because now I think Body Slam will be able to take the last shield, and mind you, Golisopod still has an Aqua Jet in the back, which means that we are able to take them out. So the next game we have the Dene in the lead, and this is where we want to see them in the lead, and we are going to be met with a Gligar, which is quite bad for us, but we are able to get to a charge attack priority. Unfortunately, we are going to soak one Aerial Ace, but it is okay. We are going to try to take them out with Aqua Jet, hopefully, and we do, and we are going to come out with an Aqua Jet, and we are going to soften up the Dene before coming into our Lairon again. And here they have a Shadow Quagsire, and if they do have the Stone Age, then it will be game over for us, and we are going to call the bait this time around, because we know that us having a shield advantage means that they will have the baiting game in mind to throw the super effective move. But they try to bait again, which means that now we are in the driver's seat, and we are going to bank the acrobatics against them and swap back into our Lairon as they swap into their Dedenne. This is a swapping match like no other. We are going to try to win against them with this Rock Tomb. Unfortunately, they do shield, and they will throw this Parabolic Charge against us, and we are not able to survive against it, and we are going to throw this Acrobatics to take out the Dedenne, and let's hope that we are able to get to a charge move to take out this Quagsire, and we do. I think the Quagsire may just be one fast move away from a Stone Edge. Unfortunately, they are not able to get to it. Now going into the last match, we have here Shadow Fortress in the lead, which we are able, and as you can see here, Shadow Fortress is chunking us with that Bug Bite, even though we are resisted. And we are going to try and shield the first move from them. Unfortunately, they do swap into the Feraligatr, and we will catch the Hydro Cannon on our Jumpluff. As you can see here, they will immediately go for the Hydro Cannon against us. Seeing that Hydro Cannon does do quite a bit of damage, we'll try to get them out of the way with this Acrobatics, not going for the buff, not going for the beat at all. And here we are just one fast move away from another Acrobatics, but Aerial Ace at this range would do quite a bit of damage. And here they will throw the Earthquake against us, and we will shield it, which means that we are going to have a very good time with this Rock Tomb, and they catch it on their Galarian Moltres, which is a big mistake here. And with only 7 Sucker Punches, this means that it is only a Fly, which is heavily resisted by our Lairon. And here we are going to be able to take them out before swapping into our Golisopod to get to the Aqua Jet and to take the win. So that is it for today's video. So as a conclusion, I feel like Lairon is decent. I mean, if you want to use it as like a cheap alternative to a Bastiodon, I think it could do okay. Unfortunately, you will have to use shields for it because it does not have as high of a fast move fast move pressure compared to Bastiodon, and it does not have the tankiness as Bastiodon, but I feel like it can do some damage if you pair it well with other support Pokemon. And with that, that is the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.